We will now discuss some supports that are available to candidates in the licensing process. The Law Society provides candidates with accommodation in the licensing process in accordance with its obligations under the Human Rights Code. Most frequently, requests for accommodation arise in the context of the licensing examinations. Candidates seeking accommodation should review the Law Society's accommodation policy. If applicable, candidates should also review the supporting medical documents FAQ and checklist. These resources can be accessed on the Law Society's website by navigating to Becoming Licensed and selecting your licensing process. From the lawyer or paralegal licensing landing page, on the left-hand navigation under Resources and Supports, click on Accommodations. Requests for accommodation are made by submitting a service request through LSO Connects. Candidates who require an accommodation must provide supporting information and documents at the time that they submit the service request. For known accommodations, candidates are required to submit their requests as soon as the Law Society approves their application to enter the licensing process. Sometimes, however, candidates do not have or are not aware of their need for accommodation at that time. In such cases, candidates must submit a service request as soon as they become aware of their need so that the Law Society has sufficient time to review and assess their request and documents and to develop an appropriate accommodation plan. The deadline to submit a request for accommodation for a newly recognized need is posted online under the Examination Dates and Deadline page. Detailed information is available in the Resources and Supports section of the website. Accommodations are also available for other candidate activities. For example, an accommodation may be requested in respect of communications with the candidate or a candidate's participation in the Law Society's ceremonial call to the bar. Requests for accommodation in connection with activities other than the licensing examinations can also be submitted directly through your LSO Connects account. Another support available from the Law Society is tutoring. If you are unsuccessful on an examination and intend to rewrite the examination during your licensing term, you can obtain up to 5 hours of tutoring paid for by the Law Society. To obtain access to tutoring, you must first register and pay for your next attempt at the licensing examination. After this, you may submit a service request for tutoring on LSO Connects. Please note that requests for tutoring are only accepted until the posted registration deadline for each licensing examination sitting and are subject to certain terms and conditions. More information is available on the Law Society's website in the Resources and Supports section under Tutoring. The Law Society has financial assistance programs in place for candidates. The monthly payment plan allows you to pay for a licensing examination or, for lawyer candidates, experiential training in equal monthly installments. Candidates can choose the payment plan option when paying for these items on LSO Connects. Only licensing examination fees and the experiential training fee are eligible for a payment plan. All other fees must be paid in full. Please be mindful of the start date of the payment program and the payment plan end date, as you won't be able to be licensed until the fees owing are paid in full. Information regarding the Law Society's monthly payment plan is also available online. Lawyer licensing candidates also may apply for the Law Society's Repayable Allowance Program. Please note that there are deadlines associated with the Repayable Allowance Program, which are outlined on the Financial Assistance section of the Resources and Supports section of the website. Candidates should be mindful of those dates when making arrangements to pay so that they do not delay access to the study materials or lose their ability to register for an upcoming examination sitting. The Repayable Allowance Program for lawyer candidates is a loan program. A loan can be granted if a lawyer candidate meets the required criteria and has exhausted all other avenues for funding of the licensing process fees. Please refer to the financial assistance section of our website for detailed information. Please see the website for additional information on any of these candidate supports. And if you have any questions, please send us a message through your LSO Connects account.